Hi everyone! So as I was filming the previous video, I just had this delivery from Amazon from US and I'm really excited because thanks to my lovely subscribers and viewers from the US who have been using the links, I was able to purchase these because I've got now quite a few gift cards to use, and so thank you so much. And I decided to get a few books and one sketchbook. So the top item that you're looking at is Dylusions Creative Journal, and it is by Jeanne. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, I'm terrible at this, so apologies. Now, I've seen this journal featured by so many people that I like on YouTube and that I follow, so I thought it was time to get one myself and see what the deal is all about. Now, so it's a craft sketchbook cover. It's hardcover because it's sort of out of cardboard, very thick cardboard, so it doesn't really bend. On the inside there is this lovely pocket which you can use to, I don't know, keep perhaps swatch cards, like for example I would put something in like scraps of paper. If I had some papers I wanted to use, I could keep that in. Or I'm trying to see where the swatch cards are on my desk. Yes, something like this. I could use maybe a store in here so that I can use them on the go if I wanted to, or just have them in one place. So that's really good. Or die cuts if you're into that kind of thing, stickers, whatever you're into, and then you can just keep it nice and closed like so, and that's it. I mean, I think it's a great little addition. And then there is this nice kind of spine to it, so it gives you loads of space inside here, and this part I presume is for the pen, which I can grab here. So for example, like so, and then you keep your pen in there and it's all good and you're good to go. And yeah, so the sketchbook itself has a beautiful binding. I can see now why everyone loves it, and it is stitched. Yay, love stitched sketchbook. The actual papers, they are pretty thick. I didn't expect them to be that thick. Mind you, I'm trying to understand what the thickness is, but it just says contains 48 unlined pages, but I do not see anything else. So it's supposed to be great for mixed media, stamps, stencils, ink sprays, and all of that. Yeah, love it. It's off-white. Let me just compare some paper for you. I'll go for the whitest of them, which is the Stillman and Burn, so you can see a good contrast here. So that's the type of color that you get here. And yeah, so very much liking this sketchbook. I think I'll have loads of fun in there, and I think I'll keep it for my more creative kind of projects. I think the Dylusions are asking for creativity, brightness, color, and all of that all in one. So very excited for that. And next thing I got is well, the other items are all books, so 5 books, all watercolor related except for one. So this is a book I actually ordered for summer. However, there was some sort of delivery issue where it, I think it was damaged, and then it never was shipped, so I had the money returned. So I ordered this book a second time, and I got it now, and I'm really happy. So this is by Marc, Taro, Holmes. He did this challenge for, I think, the month of July, if I'm not mistaken, and it was called a direct watercolor. Now he is an urban sketcher, and I love his art. I absolutely love it. I mean, look at that. The first page I opened, look at the colors. Isn't that just stunning? It's like Shadow Violet and Moonglow have made a baby. It's just so beautiful. And these greens and the violets and the blues and the greys is just stunning. So let's have a look. It says here, sometimes it's useful to define something in the negative. What are we not doing when we are paint directly? We're not obsessing over small detail. It's about big silhouette shapes and natural watercolor textures. We're not building up slowly. Getting it in one layer is ideal. Sometimes dark shapes take 2 or 3 passes, but whatever you do, don't creep up towards dark value slowly. Get right to the final color in one touch if you can. We're not aiming for photorealism. That isn't the domain of watercolor. If you want photoreal, take a picture or paint in a more flexible and forgiving media. Perhaps consider the magic of digital painting. Above all, we can't indulge any perfectionism. You must go into this with an open mind. Enjoy the random bleed, stray drops, and unpredictable blooms. So this is what it is, and it's very, very inspiring, I have to say, and I absolutely love it. I am at first I thought that you can't use a pencil and you just do it straight with the brush, but there is a pencil here. So anyways, I will do a flip through soon, so stay tuned for that. I don't want to do the flip through for every book here because this is just to let you know what's coming very soon in terms of book reviews. So the next book I have ordered is this Botanical sketchbook. I was very intrigued by it and I couldn't find anyone reviewing the book, so I thought I'll do it myself. So the artist is Mary Ann Scott with Margaret Stevens. So 2 artists that created this book. Now I really like the cover, I have to say, and it appealed to me that it's a sketchbook and botanical. I've been looking into it recently. I do want to do more botanicals, and I do want it to have a more kind of sketchbook approach. You know, something that we did back in the college, where it looked like a proper sketchbook with all the swatches there and little cuttings and this and that, and it just felt good. Like when you go back to those sketchbooks, in fact the video that I made recently, it just, you know, fills you with happiness. So and obviously these swatches here. So let's have a quick flip through, and yes, I am liking what I'm seeing. Look at this gorgeousness here. Burnt umber, permanent mauve, cadmium lemon, cadmium red. There's a nice pumpkin here. Yeah, so it's basically actually I had one of these yesterday. Yeah, love the kind of the look of it and the swatches. Very nice. So this flip through is coming soon. I think some of you will really enjoy this book. And let's see next one. So this one I saw, actually, funny enough, on Theo's channel. So he put up a video, I think just a couple of days ago, and I commented saying that I actually was so happy to see, because I, again, before that didn't see inside the book really when I was ordering it, and I kind of just winged it and thought, okay, the cover looks good, I hope what's inside is as good as the cover. And then once Theo done the bit of a flip through, I was very happy, because this was exactly what I was expecting. And again, it's a journal, it's an art journal, but this time it's more kind of mixed media-ish. It has got 24 projects for creating your visual narrative. So the color scheme is very much as here, so it might not be for everyone. Personally, I find it very, very attractive, with this sort of kind of lived in colors, and it doesn't have too much color in there, sort of more neutrals, blacks, a bit of vintage newspaper clippings or paper clippings, something like that. Yeah, so just I find it quite nice. As you can see, quite scribbly. This is a pencil I looked at many times, and I was going to buy it. It's called a charcoal pencil. I think Ali Brown, if I'm not mistaken, uses this pencil a lot. And yes, I might purchase it at one point. So yeah, so a flip through is coming soon for that. Now, I haven't purchased any Anna Mason's watercolor books, her Botanical watercolor books at all. This is my first one. And I thought, why not? Since I had a gift card waiting for me, I thought, why not having a look? And this is a hardcover book. The ones that I showed you before were all soft cover. And she's got the other book as well, which is the Modern Flower Painter, so I might grab that next time. But for now, I went for this one. Did I say what it's called? It's called the Watercolor World. Create vibrant, realistic paintings inspired by nature. So I would assume that there is going to be a bit of everything. Here's Anna Mason sketching in her garden. And yeah, so hers is more of a photorealism, which you know, is quite different from Billy Shovel's type of art. Look at this blackberry, it just looks super real, doesn't it? So yeah, you have to be in the mood for it, but I think you know, trying out and learning from her would be useful in any case. It has got some animals, some flowers, some birds. Wow, this is a beautiful spread. So this is Quince. My god, look at the size of it. So it's a double page illustration, so you can have a really good look at all these little marks. And yes, so like I said, a proper flip through is also coming soon. And finally there's this The Art of Botanical and Bird Illustration. Again, I thought that sounded interesting. Illustration I love, botanical I love, not necessarily bird, but what can you do? So let's have a look. It's by Mindy Lighthipe. I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. So this is for those bird lovers, would be great. I just like looking at them, but I wouldn't really spend time painting them. But something like this looks gorgeous. And yeah, so it's just got, it just teaches you to look at leaves, how they bend, how to paint a realistic kind of perspective of things, which is always useful and helpful. So this is, I'd say this is great for beginners for sure. It's quite, I'd say, simplified. So, you know, this artichoke, for example, looks easy enough to do. And yeah, so illustration techniques, then all the color mixing and all of that. So that is what's coming in the very near future. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and see you soon.